Hey guys, today I'm going to be reviewing the Iliad. Just kidding. I'm going to be reviewing Educated by Tara Westover. Shout out to the sponsor for today's video, and that's Curology. Curology is a great service, and you just plug in all your information and they give you cream for your face. The video is also sponsored by Teavana. I'm really excited to review this book. I'm reviewing it because it's the most recent book I've read and finished fully. I'm looking at you, Michelle Obama's book in my corner. I did not finish that. So this is the most ripe in my mind right now. So, and I've been talking about it a lot with people. My roommate has heard enough. So, Educated by Tara Westover. It is a memoir, and I know a lot of you in the booktuber community feel touchy about reviewing memoirs because it's someone's life that you're reviewing. But we're just gonna get into this. I have a lot of positive things to say about Tara Westover's story, about her Mormon upbringing. I feel like this book has been everywhere across different professions and different personality types, and they all seem to really like it, and I could see why. At first it was a little slow, I guess. Okay, so we'll start off, I mean, most books, you know, you're setting things up. First we get into Tara's upbringing. She was like, they lived in Idaho, in the mountains, off-grid. She didn't exist to the government. She still is not sure when her birthday is, like to this day. Her parents, especially her father, really thought that the world was going to end. So her whole life, up into when she left to go to school, was preparing for the end of the world. So they were like, you're not going to school. And they're like, you don't exist. And they're like, you don't need a birth certificate. And she's like, yeah, totally, rock on. She talks about her childhood. I mean, like, it's clearly, there's a lot of things that seem wrong about it when you're reading the book, but then she like goes into saying like, no, but I was like doing fine. It shows that there's relatability in very obscure stories, like that type of upbringing. Really rare, really intense. I don't want to say insane, because that just seems, I mean, but her dad, like, I'm a psych major. We're anti-using insane. I don't want to use insane, but there's just a lot going on there. But the story was very tough. She talks about her childhood. One big thing that stood out was the amount of accidents that happened to their family. That is like, I don't know how you're still alive writing this book and how your brain still works. So there's power in that. Resilience. I was so impressed that like her, like there was a part, like they got in a car crash. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. They got into a car crash. She really got her spine messed up. I'm like, you should not be alive right now. But obviously, like, I was doubting. I think there was several points throughout this book that I was like, she died. Obviously, she didn't. She's living in the Upper West Side right now, and I really want to hang out with her. I don't want to, like, make her uncomfortable and stalk her, but this book's fucking amazing. But the way she writes it, you always are like, she's always giving disclaimers about like, this is how I remember it. Tyler remembers it this way, and Bella remembers it this way. Tyler's one of her brothers who like was the reason she really pulled together and was like, I'm going to school. So that's why, I mean, that's why it's called Educated, is because she wasn't allowed to go to school. She took the ACT like without knowing so many things. He eventually went to Brigham Young University. Did I mention they're Mormons? They're Mormons. In the beginning, you have to just like Be very slow, take it all in, and trust that things are gonna happen. If you're not into memoirs, probably don't read this, I guess. I'm very into memoirs. One big reason to read this book is how empowering it is and how it makes you feel like you can be in charge of your own situation. She turns it into an empowering thing and like reclaiming her own story. Gives a great case for education, I swear. While at the same time being very self-aware during the whole thing. There's not many quarrels I have with this book. Like I'm really glad I read it. I'm really glad my friend got it for me. Now I want to write a memoir. So thank you again so much, Curology and Teavana, for sponsoring this video. I'm going to be reviewing my journal. Just kidding, I'm going to be reviewing this spiced mulled cider. These Faber Castell. You guys, I'm going to be reviewing my roommate's candelabra. It's really, really wet.